The Texan Revolution was a pivotal moment in the history of the United States and Mexico, ultimately leading to the independence of Texas. The Texan Revolution, also known as the Texas War of Independence, had a profound impact on the development of both Texas and Mexico, as well as the trajectory of the United States. The revolution was sparked by tensions between American settlers and the Mexican government, ultimately resulting in the Declaration of Independence by Texas in 1836. The Texan Revolution's success allowed for the Republic of Texas to be established, shaping the geopolitical landscape of North America. However, it is important to consider the potential consequences if the Texan Revolution had failed. This pivotal moment in history shaped the future of the region, and exploring the potential impacts of an unsuccessful revolution provides valuable insights into the historical significance of this event. Potential impact on Mexico. If the Texan Revolution had failed, Mexico would have maintained control over the territory of Texas. This could have resulted in a continuation of tensions between the Anglo-American settlers and the Mexican government. The failure of the revolution would have likely led to further conflicts and possibly additional uprisings in Texas, as the settlers sought to assert their independence and autonomy. With Mexico's control remaining intact, it is plausible that the Mexican government would have implemented stricter measures to maintain dominion over the region, potentially leading to increased resistance from the Texan settlers. This resistance could have taken the form of sustained protests, civil disobedience, and possibly acts of armed rebellion, posing significant challenges to Mexico's authority and potentially sowing further discord in the region. The failure of the revolution could have thus perpetuated a cycle of unrest and conflict, presenting Mexico with ongoing governance and stability issues in the contested territory. Impact on United States territorial expansion. The failure of the Texan Revolution would have significantly altered the timeline of United States territorial expansion. The annexation of Texas into the United States in 1845 was a pivotal event that ultimately led to the Mexican-American War. If the revolution had failed, Texas may have remained a part of Mexico, potentially delaying or altering the circumstances of its eventual annexation by the United States. In that scenario, the border disputes and tensions between Anglo-American settlers and the Mexican government would have continued, possibly resulting in prolonged conflicts, such as sustained protests, civil disobedience, and possibly acts of armed rebellion. The Mexican government would have likely imposed stricter measures to maintain control over the region, leading to increased resistance from the Texan settlers. This could have created ongoing governance and stability challenges for Mexico, and may have influenced the subsequent expansion of the United States. International relations. The failure of the Texan Revolution would have also impacted international relations. The annexation of Texas and the subsequent Mexican-American War had lasting effects on the relationship between Mexico and the United States. If Texas had remained under Mexican control, it could have potentially altered the dynamics of North American geopolitics, affecting treaties, alliances, and trade agreements with other nations. The continuation of tensions between the Anglo-American settlers and the Mexican government would have led to prolonged conflicts and could have possibly drawn the involvement of other world powers, leading to a broader international impact. The United States might have faced challenges in its westward expansion due to the unresolved status of Texas, potentially reshaping its relationships with European powers and affecting the balance of power in the Americas. The failure of the Texan Revolution would have undoubtedly reverberated beyond the borders of North America, potentially reshaping the global political landscape and altering the course of international diplomacy. Impact on the development of Texas. Had the Texan Revolution failed, the development of Texas as a state and its unique cultural identity would have taken a different course. Without achieving independence, Texas would not have become an independent republic before joining the United States. This could have impacted the state's legal system, economy, and social structure, changing the course of its history. Had Texas remained under Mexican control, it may have experienced continued tensions and conflicts between Anglo-American settlers and the Mexican government, potentially leading to prolonged unrest and resistance in the region. Such prolonged conflicts could have influenced the subsequent expansion of the United States and affected international relations, potentially drawing the involvement of other world powers and reshaping North American geopolitics. The delayed or altered annexation of Texas by the United States would have undoubtedly influenced the balance of power in the Americas and globally, thereby shaping the course of international diplomacy. Conclusion. In conclusion, the Texan Revolution had a profound and lasting impact on the history of North America. The successful outcome of the revolution led to the establishment of the Republic of Texas, shaping the geopolitical landscape of the region. However, if the revolution had failed, the consequences would have been significant. The failed revolution might have perpetuated a cycle of unrest and conflict, posing governance and stability issues for Mexico. This could have led to sustained protests, civil disobedience, and possibly acts of armed rebellion from the Texan settlers against the Mexican authority. The failure of the revolution would have also significantly altered the timeline of United States territorial expansion, potentially delaying or altering the circumstances of Texas's eventual annexation. Additionally, it would have impacted international relations by potentially drawing the involvement of other world powers and reshaping the global political landscape and altering the course of international diplomacy. Therefore, the Texan Revolution stands as a pivotal event that shaped the history of Texas, the United States, and Mexico, demonstrating its profound and lasting impact on the history of North America.